Is coming to you from Western Ukraine, and I just did this one on the spur of the moment. Seeing as I thought, oh well, it's a nice day, it's a Sunday, and why not indeed? Now, normally I do live broadcasts at 1700 hours on this channel, but I sort of fell out of the habit of doing them, and I did them on a Saturday, not a Sunday. So this one here, I can tell you a little bit about my current journey, which is taking me through Ukraine, and so this may be of some interest to anybody. As you can see, it looks quite normal here, except for the wind. That's why I'm holding the microphone next to my mouth. Anyway, so I have now been in Ukraine for 2 days. 2? Is it 3? This is the third day. This is day number 3, and I'm traveling by train and bus. I'm traveling using public transport. Now, there's a very good reason for this. The first thing is that as there is apparently a war on our eastern border, I don't want, and southern for that matter, I don't want my vehicle holding up any military convoys or anything like that. And the second thing is it's not that easy to get fuel. So therefore, you know, a big vehicle like I've got, which burns 10 litres to 100 kilometres, and if I went to the east and back again, then yeah, I'd have to actually buy fuel from here. And in the circumstances, I don't want to get in anybody's way at all, or use up stuff which is designed for, or could be used for military purposes. So that's it. I crossed the border with Poland. I took the train to Pössl in southeastern Poland, and at Pössl I got a bus which took me to the border, a place called Medica. Now at Medica, this was a location where there were lots of refugees coming through, and so there's lots of humanitarian aid from there. In fact, I did a live broadcast from there, and you can actually see what that looks like. And I also took some time to actually do other videos relating to some of the reasons why people were there to give assistance to refugees. And you can see that that'll be on probably on that will certainly be on my other channel, no, history channel, and not on this one here, the RV, the motorhome travel. So why am I doing a video and when I didn't bring my motorhome with me? Well, it's assuming you might just be interested in this sort of thing. By the way, it is live, so if you want to ask any questions, you just put them down there. And the fact, I mean, it doesn't have to be about Ukraine, it can be about motorhomes, and that's the sort of thing I would normally do. Right, so from there, when I got over the border, and I spent the night at a centre was designed for refugees, so the volunteers were there, and it was nice enough to let me stay there, and I was a bit tired though. I think for night number 1, then actually for some reason I didn't go to bed until 12, which I'm in bed at 9:30, and then I had to get up at 3 to catch the train. Hello Annie and hello Mark. And then so night 2 I was in a place, so people coming in and out, very kind of them, even asking me if I can have the oh sorry, the wind's coming through, isn't it? Sorry, I'm doing my best. Yeah, it's not that windy. It's just that with the microphone is somewhat delicate. Actually, before Mark's comment goes, LPG is apparently still no problem to obtain in Europe for a while, but a bit harder in the UK. Yeah, no, LPG is not a problem really anywhere, except in the UK. Even the UK, it's not. I mean, I've got this app on LPG, and it shows what it is in the UK. And the LPG is there's lots of places, but they're not obvious places. For example, I bought LPG at a farm which was just off the M25 in Essex. And I'd give you the name of the place if I can remember what it was, but it's to the south of Dagenham. No, can't be the south, must have been near Dagenham anyway. And it was the first time I ever bought LPG, and I ended up paying about think it was £1.20 a litre, which even today, with today's high prices, you can buy 2 litres for that in Poland. So that was that was somewhat high price, but it is, and they're only using it for cooking mainly, and okay, maybe using it for heating. So that is. Well, anyway, diesel here isn't that straightforward to get. You do need permits in some places, and you need ration cards and what have you. Right, so from the border at a place called Szegany, I went to a place called Mostyska, and so I took the bus. Now the buses here, there's plenty of buses, but they do take you back to a different age. It sort of reminds me a bit of the buses you see in these films from South America in the 1960s. And the first bus I wanted to actually was a converted Mercedes, and it was about 20 years old, something like this. But that was reasonably comfortable. And Mark says, think house insulation more cost effective from solar panels, very friendly. Cladding done for £6,000, ex-council. Okay, I'll come on to that one. So I went to this place called Mostyska, which I thought was quite. It had a really good market. I liked the food market, and from there I got a bus to here, Yavoriv. That's in Polish. Sorry, Yavoriv. In Ukrainian, and so this is like if you take the vehicle, a car, then you'd go from the border, and from the border somebody trying to talk to me, and from the border you would if you're going towards Lviv and then even further east, then you would come this way. Anyway, so I've found myself here. Now the journey was really very, very curious, because you're in the roads are awful, and when someone else driving, someone else is going to fix the suspension. It's a bit different if you're doing it yourself. If I'd been in my vehicle, I'd have been doing about 3 kilometers an hour or something. It would have taken forever. But I tried even to film the journey as the bus driver. You see the way I do these videos of the motorhomes. Well, it was something like that. The camera's moving all over the place. I tried to film it. It just was so. But it was really quite exciting. The driver tried to miss the holes and the oncoming traffic at the same time. And mind you, I suppose that many people mightn't have found that exciting. And anyway, that brought me here to Yavoriv. Now here it's quite safe. I say that there was an attack last night. I don't know where, but there was 2 missiles. I heard the explosions, and there was a missile attack here. There's a military base here, and that was attacked on the first week. I think it was the first Sunday in March, and so it's a very big exercise area here, and so that became, and they attacked, the barracks were attacked. I think they launched 30 cruise missiles, 16 of which got through. If I remember, something like that. Plane took off from Saratov, and it fired the missiles from above the Black Sea, and so it shows the huge distances involved. And then they hit here, and anyway, that was 2 months ago. I think I'm perfectly safe here at the moment. Anyway, so Mark said something there about council house cladding, and here in Texas, almost everyone is going solar. There's a Russian soldier behind you. Oh dear. Well, somebody said about one of the films out of the dog was walking behind me, and they got a comment and said, "Do you know there's a dog following you?" And I wrote back, "Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I thought it was a lion," because my Tosha looked a bit like a lion. She had that type of colour. Okay, right. So I shall, from time to time, I shall do an update about where I am, and to let you know, I'm heading now east, and when I get the opportunity, I shall do a video. However, this evening at 21:50, no, sorry, it's no longer 21:15 my time, so I'm here at 22:15. There will be a live, a premiere. I can't remember what's on this premiere, although I do know that at 22:15 I'll certainly be asleep, so I may not be present at it. It's now 2 hours ahead of whatever the time is in the UK, and I think we're 7 hours ahead of Texas. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this a little expose from, I'll turn the camera around so you can have a look at the main square in Yavoriv. So now this is what I find particularly interesting here, though, is down there. So I'm going to be I've done a video on this, what the history of this town and what happened here during the Second World War, and particularly something down there. You have to wait for the history film to be made to see that. And as I come round, you can see the monument, and we've got two flags. One's Ukrainian, the other one I presume is the local town flag. And down there's a playground. And this place, it does look like Poland looked like in 30 years ago. It's very much that type of thing. So there's a pizza place, Pizza Magdalena, and there's a photo place as well. So thanks for watching. All the best from me in Western Ukraine. Bye.